Hello everyone and happy holiday season. Today I want to share with you something that I do almost every year around Christmas time, and that is a little piece I like to call Candy Cane Girl. It's really what it sounds like. I probably coined it back in middle school when I started doing this little tradition. So for example, here are some of the ones I've done in the past. Again, this spans from probably like late middle school, early high school, all the way up until now. And the most recent one I did was back in 2022 here. I did miss doing last year. I don't regret it though, because I was probably very busy and probably didn't do it because I was really stressed out. But we're gonna make up for that this year, and so let me go ahead and show you the process. Let's go. And here we are. So this year I decided to go with a digital rendition. I've done that the past few years just because it's easier when I'm traveling, but I also haven't done as much digital work this year, and so I was kind of missing it a little bit. So I decided to first do a little sketch, which actually was a study from a really long time ago, but when I did it I was like, wait, gotta save this for later. I think that this will work really well for Candy Cane Girl 2024. And so I took that, and then you can see that I keep iterating on the sketch. The sketch and then the line work is probably what took me the longest because I'm making a lot of little decisions. You'll probably see throughout it, there's a lot of undos and redos of different parts between like zooming in and out and taking breaks from the piece here and there. Sometimes I'd come back and notice something that I wanted to change a little bit. But this is also a piece that I don't feel like needs to be overly polished. It's kind of just a fun holiday tradition, not anything too serious. So try to take it a little easy. So as for the color scheme and the posing and all of that, it's something that changes pretty much every year, at least as far as like what she's wearing and what she's doing. For a really long time, I had her doing like different winter sports, but I would add like peppermint themed elements like skis that looked like candy canes and stuff. This year I didn't necessarily do that, but I did do a bit of a more dynamic pose. It's a bit of a challenge, but honestly, kind of one that I needed to do. I need to really get better at posing. But I think that it turned out well, and it's probably one of the more interesting Candy Cane Girls I've done. I feel like she has a little bit more attitude than in the past. And that was something that I had a lot of fun with. As for the colors, I pretty much always keep it like red and white themed. It's kind of something that I started when I was like, again, like 12, and I've tried to make it more dynamic in the past. Like here I experimented a little bit with adding some green or like mint green, but something about it just didn't quite feel right. I kind of just love the red and the white, but getting contrast in it is kind of difficult. And later I kind of pulled in some purples and blues to add shadow and dimension and just like a little bit of color variation, so it wasn't just the same color or like two colors everywhere. And hopefully that came across. I feel like red is kind of a difficult color to shade and still have come across as red and not purple. So hopefully that turned out all right. Now, another thing that I wanted to make sure I included was lots of texture. I think sometimes digital work can look a little flat, or at least to me, I feel like my digital work can look a little flat. And I definitely miss a lot of the textures that I get with my traditional work. So I have over time found brushes that add some of that back in. One of my favorite ones that I believe is native to Procreate is, I think actually it's in like the pencil or sketch area. It's like the peppermint pencil. It's one of my favorites. I love using it for line work and I love using it for shading. It just gives this really soft, kind of grainy texture that I really enjoy. And you can probably see that I use this brush a lot throughout the piece. Now this is a Procreate recording, so you can't necessarily see where I'm placing the brush and stuff, But if you are interested in the future of seeing more detailed digital work and the whole process and more of a screen recording, not just like the speed paint, let me know and I would love to share that with you in the future. Anyways, I'm gonna let the rest of this play out and I'll join you again at the end of the video. And here is the final piece. Definitely my favorite candy cane girl to date, and I love seeing how much I've improved even since 2022. I feel honestly pretty proud of myself, and that's something that I really want to take into the new year. Anyways, please let me know how you liked this style of video. I know it's my only video for December this month, but I wanted to try something a little new. Hopefully next time it'll be a little longer, but in any case, please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And with that, I hope you have a great holiday season and a wonderful new year, and I will see you in 2025. Bye everyone.